hope you're good. Today we are going to be looking at another movie. I know we've done one recently, but I love my movies. So we are going to look at Inside Out 2 and Inside Out 1. But it's basically just come out, so no spoilers. But I just love thinking about all the different emotions, the different colours. It's got quite a lot of colour theory. So when you think of anger, you think of red. Like what's the common saying called? The saying? Yeah, the saying. The saying of seeing red or green with envy. No, that's not right. Disgust. I mean, broccoli's green and some people find it disgusting. Blue, sadness, yeah, feeling blue. I love how the different colours are incorporated in that. But as I am working on my fiction portfolio, which here are some examples of my fiction, it is a different style to my picture book. I love working on the two alongside each other. It kind of keeps my work feeling fresh and new, and it's just a nice change sometimes. I have recently done my first ever illustrated map. Let's put it here. Put it there. There. If not, I just look strange, but that's fine. I'm used to it by now. I've been doing a few of these. And I really, really enjoyed it. And I just want to do another one. So I thought, why not do it for a video? I just really, really enjoyed coming up with all the different names, location. I mean, you can really have fun with it and be totally creative. I didn't realise how tricky it would be working just with the black and white and grayscale, but it was lovely to have that new, fresh challenge, and I do think it turned out okay. So I do really want to do another one of these for my portfolio. When it came to thinking about the film that I was going to base this map on, I thought it would be really fun to do Inside Out 2, or Inside Out in general, because it had all the different emotions and I could do them as different rounds and give all them very, very different vibes. I cannot wait to see how this comes out, and I'm kind of most excited about coming up with the titles at the end. It is really fun to really create your own world. When I was a little girl, I absolutely loved drawing maps. In fact, one of my core memories, see what I did there, is sitting at my parents' table while my mum was cooking and drawing maps. I believe it was an under the sea theme park, and if I can find it, I will show you. But I absolutely love it. That is probably the reason why I do illustration, just to bring those worlds to life so someone else can experience them and kind of see what's in your head, because you're always creating characters and worlds in illustration, but the fact that you can place them really does give it a whole other level. Let's do one. I'm so excited. I'm not going to focus on drawing the character today because we already have them with the help of the movie Inside Out. We are just going to base the locations of the map on the film, and it is going to be inspired by Inside Out 2 or Inside Out, just Inside Out in general. So let's get sketching this map. For this map, I began with a really, really rough sketch, which you can see in the background. But as this was fiction, I decided to go straight in with the line work and work over the top of it. Oh, yep. And here you will see me draw lots and lots of circles. This is how not to draw a circle a lot of times. By the end of this, I really, really hope that I can draw a circle the first time instead of drawing it about 10 times. I decided for this video to split the map up into the different sections of the different emotions, just to kind of keep them all together. Now let's watch me draw a circle lots and lots of times again. Are you done yet? Let's get back to drawing other stuff. I don't have any method to my madness here. I am just drawing what I fancy to draw when I want to draw it. But in the middle, I decided to focus on that would be where the hub would be, like the control centre where all the characters from the Inside Out movie sort of hang out, and that's where they work. So this was going to be the city, the main town, like the hub of the map. As I go around working on this map, I'm really trying to focus on the little details and to get a good balance of where's busy and where's sort of quieter. So the landscapey stuff like the plants and the gardens and the tree areas compared to the busier cities and the more built up areas with lots of detail. I also wanted to make sure that I kept checking in with the theme of the map I was drawing. So where this was obviously inside out, I focused on the main emotions and wanted to keep it focused on the brain and like areas that lend itself to being a city. And although this is in black and white, in my head I kind of have the colours in sections. The sections in colours so that I know what I'm putting where and what theme is going where. It's also really important throughout to keep checking references because you still want certain buildings to look like certain buildings. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that people already have kind of a vision in their head what certain things are going to look like. So you do want to lean into that, but as an illustrator, you definitely want to put your own twist on it and have fun with it. Hi, just me interrupting. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment below if you've seen Inside Out 2 and what your favourite Disney Pixar movie is. And maybe I can do a map of one of those because, oh my goodness, I love drawing maps. Maybe we can make this a series. Let me know. So I couldn't not draw an inside-out base map without drawing some sort of reference to broccoli. So, of course, it had to be broccoli trees. Because why not? I also really wanted to rely heavily on the circle theme because obviously the memories are represented and the core memories are all represented as these beautiful glowing globe spheres in the movie. So I tried to put a lot of details inside of these but also wanted to balance it with things outside of it as well. So it was like things were contained but some things weren't. Now that we've got our sketch, it's time to get stuck in with all the details. We're going to be adding the grayscale, all the outlines. Now let's get colouring. Colouring? No. Let's get grayscaling. When it comes to adding in the grayscale behind my finish line work, I tend to start off with a mid-grey tone and then go from there and build up some lighter tones and darker tones. This I find gives you a nice range, and if you keep kind of zooming out, you can see roughly where you want the colours to balance.
This just means you can still pull focus to different parts of the images because your eye is naturally drawn to the darkest part, like in these examples. And also you can still create those framing devices by using different colours, and you're telling the viewer where you want them to look first and where you want their eye to go around the image.
Goodness.
I am Mr. Crocodile.
Thank you. You see it move?
As I'm blocking out kind of the background colour, I'm making sure to add in highlights and shadows just to give the image a bit more depth. Also, if I notice any bits that slightly need editing or aren't the way I like it to be, I will go and change these as well as I'm doing this, because we're starting to think about the text here and we need to be mindful of leaving space and the space we need for certain words, like how long are the words going to be, so how long's the name of the place. So yeah.
So now we've got our main map done. I absolutely am in love with it. And I had so much fun working on all the little details. But now's the time to come up with the names. So I probably talk through all my thought processes, but let's face it, I'm just going to wing it and see what happens. That's kind of the best way to do it. It's more fun that way, right?
So now you really do see my crude sketches that I did at the beginning. This is basically my mind splurging out onto the page. But we need to keep referring back to this so we can get the text down and decide. And I may have come up with bits as I was colouring and all of that, so I don't want to forget what previously might have been a really good idea. As I'm working on positioning the text, I really want to make sure it's got like breathing room and kind of fits nicely, not snugly. So we will be moving some bits around of the original image just so it kind of fits more seamlessly, like it was always meant to be there. I do also keep checking the memory words and emotion words because we still want to bring in the theme across to the mat, and trying to come up with lots of different names and titles of things all in one go is actually quite difficult, so you do need a bit of help. It does make it slightly easier that we've already got our groups up, our themes into groups, so we know kind of along the lines of what we want to call the places. And going along, I did have some kind of general ideas of names and things that I wanted to use. Haunted house, very original, but it does the job, right? As I got towards the end, I was trying to think of words that I didn't want to miss out. So I do refer back to the previous emotion words and the words and names of the brain, just so it would connect to the theme more.
I've really enjoyed coming up with this map. It's great coming up with something different, even though we are in the fiction world. It's been fun using inside out and the different emotions, and then relating to the names has been really great. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I just want to say a massive thank you to all my subscribers so far. As someone who normally hides behind the pencil and pen and iPads and any sort of art material, it really does mean a lot to me. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to comment below if you've seen Inside Out too and what you think. No spoilers though. And I will see you again in the next video.